And this next one is on every millionaire's calendar, which brings us to habit number 3, feed your mind. One of the greatest gifts my dad ever gave me was when I got out of rehab at 17 years old, was the decision to give me an unlimited budget for computer books. He told me as long as I finished it, he would pay for the next one. And my dad didn't have unlimited means. I knew how much of a stretch it was for him to be willing to say this to me, but he understood, and I eventually learned the power of self-education, the value of reading a book, understanding how to solve problems on my own. Since then, I've read over 1,800 books. What's crazy is a book can give you 20 years of knowledge in a few hours for just 20 bucks. Any new goal that I set for myself, I always ask, what are the 3 to 5 books that the best in the world recommend around that topic? If it's fitness, if it's relationship, if it's business, and then I go deep. Not only do I read them, I study them. I ensure that when I'm reading them, I'm thinking, how can I apply this today? And then also, how do I teach this to others? I read to learn, not to finish. The moment I get a massive takeaway from a book, I go execute. And if I never come back to that book because it solved my problem, I have no problems not finishing a book. I honestly believe, for myself and many of my friends that are millionaires, reading first thing in the morning primes our mind. It gets us ready to find opportunities all around us. And the coolest part is when I read those 10 pages minimum every day, I'm looking for something that I can use to serve the world with. And that energy of going on the hunt and highlighting different options to then share on my Instagram, I think that's what makes the book work for me.